Pacific streets murmur low. Trumpets sing soft through the car's red glow. Bass lines a heartbeat, thumping steady flow. Rims spinning tails only night riders know. City lights dance like ghosts on the seams. Tires on pavement hum Civic Dreams. Windows fog secrets under moonlit beams. We chase an eternity, or so it seems. Every corner turn got a story untold. Wheels spin the truth, alchemy to gold. Soul patched together by nights hot and cold. Jazz wailing truth from a saxophone's hold. In the mirror, a gaze of the past rolls by. Silhouette in the shadow, reaching for the sky. Sacred notes blend with the traffic's cry. Dream civic bound, never meant to die. Old tires gripping where the smooth fades rough. Dreams lubricated where the rides feel tough. Horn squeak chorus, our anthems gruff. But we keep rolling, 'cause that's enough. City lights dance like ghosts on the seams. Tires on pavement hum Civic Dreams. Windows fog secrets under moonlit beams. We chase an eternity, or so it seems. A smoky room's anatomy. Moonlight sips from my cup, glass full of alchemy. Streets hum the story, cobblestones tap dancing, staccato truth bouncing. Chaos finds balance. Chill equation, rhythm like a whisper. Drums talk secrets, bass carries the scripture. Grooves ride the skyline, stars in collision. Jazz hot fusion, born of precision. Rhyme schemes crisscross, blue notes hit the marrow. Echoes of midnight fly straight like an arrow. Piano paints a canvas, keys sketch the skyline. Beats like a heartbeat, steady on a lifeline. Chill equation, harmony eternal. Fingers on the keys, flames become infernal. Pulse of the city, vibes become religion. Jazz hot prism, fractured yet coherent vision. Trumpets breathe fire, saxophones cry desires. Words shoot like comets through neural pyre wires. Soul floats, unmeasured in tangents, so orbital. Mathematics of cool, written in script immortal. From the beat, smoke curls off the tongue. Cadence in a cipher, young heart strung. Lost in the flow, equations we decipher. Moments eternal, life burns brighter. purple sky drips, a canvas flaking gold. Footsteps echo where the stories grow old. Pavement whispers secrets about the moon when it blush. Writing sonnets in the air, that's the shape of dusk. Keys tap soft like a heart's gentle thrush. Beats ride low, shadows start to hush. Time dips slow in the soulful crush. Everything fades into the shape of dusk. Windows breathe fog, city hums a tune. Street lights blink tired under an amber moon. Memory slips between a crack in the crust. Life is a spiral in the shape of dusk. Drums tremble, sax croon, tales unwound. Heart skips beats, every silence profound. This hour's a poet with words so brusque, painting hues unseen in the shape of dusk. Roll the dice, clock's hands quake in retreat. Night unfolds mysteries like ancient beats. Truth hangs loose where the stars combust. Dreams collide softly in the shape of dusk. Keys tap soft like a heart's gentle thrush. Beats ride low, shadows start to hush. Time dips slow in the soulful crush. Everything fades into the shape of dusk. Keys hum soft where the shadows creep. Heartbeats tap like the city's asleep. Mellow storm brewing under lamps so dim. Lucid shimmer, life's edge, slight film. Fingers slide notes and the air turns gold. Stories unravel, the beats unfold. Eyes stay glazed where the moonlight slumbers. Lost in the grit while the melody hovers. Concrete whispers, a canvas of blue. Street corner poets with scuffed up shoes. Echo of footsteps, drown in the pain. Piano-led soul in this urban rain. Sax sighs heavy, the world spins slow. Dreams cut through the static, letting it flow. Smooth but jagged as the city I'm from. Every bar's a spark till the shadows are gone. Fingers slide notes and the air turns gold. Stories unravel, the beats unfold. Eyes stay glazed where the moonlight slumbers. Lost in the grit while the melody hovers. Strings of the heart tied tight round the chords. Every note's a mirror our pain restores. Pulled by the groove, straight thoughts align. Lucid shimmer glows in this low-lit shrine. Tied tight round the chords. Every note's a mirror our pain restores. Pulled by the groove, straight thoughts align. Lucid shimmer glows in this low-lit shrine.
Plastic of the hands, minute math in the dark. Piano keys whisper, shadows embark. The trumpet calls softly, horn blows divine. Midnight equation, stars intertwine. Add in the beats, subtracting the stress. Multiply moments, dividing the mess. Jazz in my veins, R&B in my soul. Midnight equations making me whole. Slice through clouds, carving its flow. Cymbals crash soft where melodies go. Bass lines are heartbeat, thumping to true. Chasing equations, midnight in view. Division of silence, multiply time. Equal the sum of the groove in a rhyme. Subtract hesitation, add rhythm divine. Midnight variables, the stars realign. Bend the fingers on the ivories, precision so sharp. Notes spill emotions, a syncopated heart. A sack rides the current, a smooth conversation. Jazz hop chemical, midnight's equation. Add in the beats, subtracting the stress. Multiplying moments, dividing the mess. Jazz in my veins, R&B in my soul. Midnight equations making me whole.
Tickling ivory keys with the blue hue flowing. Snare tap steady, heartbeat slowing. Cymbal splash gentle, jazz clouds floating. Words slice the fog, ears wide open. Fragments in blue scattering the skyline. Truths unsung, hid between these lifelines. Footprints and shadows dancing behind time. Feel these bars like the touch of a wind chime. So wrapped in chords, stories in the groove. Bassline hum telling secrets I can't prove. Vinyl crack whispers, memories that soothe. Drop beats so heavy they alter the mood. Fragments shimmer like light on a broken string. Each piece unique, patchwork of the dream. World draped in indigo, stitched seams unseen. Sharp rhymes, mellower than a moonlit beam. Smoke from the sax rises, twists like thought. Pages out the past burn colder than they are. Jazz hop heartbeat, streets hustle and fraught. R&B tears dropping, but we leave them unspoiled. Fragments in blue scattering the skyline. Truth unsung, hid between these lifelines. Footprints and shadows dancing behind time. Feel these bars like the touch of a wind chime. syntax, raw code switch. Glitches burn in my patch. Jazz keys mixed with loops, truths held in the latch. 808s break apart, but the soul's still intact. Binary in my veins, ones and zeros got my back. Syntax error in the rhythm, still we vibe to the flow. Jazz infused melodies where the misfits go. Pipes burst with the beat, let the essence overflow. Confusion breeds the beauty, don't need to know to glow. Piano chords trembling, thoughts scatter on the page. Rusty old data banks, wisdom of another age. Lo-fi edge, every note escapes the cage. R&B whispers in the cracks, stories for the stage. System crash, chaos blends into finesse. Lyrical algorithms breathe life into the mess. Jazz harmonics weaving my mind, soul undressed. In the glitch, find clarity, the burden to impress. Syntax error in the rhythm, still we vibe to the flow. Jazz infused melodies where the misfits go. Pipes burst with the beat, let the essence overflow. Confusion breeds the beauty, don't need to know to glow. Broken code dripping art, born from the wreck. Lo-fi textures coloring the scenes they dissect. Piano keys talking as the rhythms interconnect. R&B heartbeat whispers future's intellect. Keys tiptoe on ivory waves, smooth implore. Bassline whispers drumming souls at the door. Echoes of vials spun, old school rest score. Words carve hieroglyphs, time and feeling restore. Weaving codes in the cracks under moonlit streams. Life symphony plays on fragment built dreams. Midnight's canvas painted with memory seams. Each line a whisper more than it seems. Trumpet croon fades, chasing skyline haze. Street lights blink, more city sings praise. Snap, clap, heartbeats, syncopate the phrase. Every stumble steps into eternity's maze. In shadows low, truth's thread interlaced. Every breath a stanza, time won't waste. Tales untold, stitched in a gentle embrace. The melody of a life, not a moment replaced. Downbeat drop, spinning syllables collide. Piano rains fall, ripples where thoughts reside. Flow drizzles slow, rivers no ego can ride. Through woven codes, runes murmur and abide. Weaving codes in the cracks under moonlit streams. Life symphony plays on fragment-built dreams. Midnight's canvas painted with memory seams. Each line a whisper more than it seems. In the cracks under moonlit streams. Life symphony plays on fragment-built dreams. Midnight's canvas painted with memory seams. Each line a whisper more than it seems.
dust clouds, melody whispers low. Parallel bloom in the alleys where the street lights glow. City hums a hymn, saxophone shadows sway. Memories crinkle corners in a glass-stained cafe. Bloom in parallel, two lives unwound. Echoes of us lost in this double-bound town. Tiptoes on keys, old records on repeat. Spinning vinyl timelines where heartbreaks meet. Cement veins pulse, weighed by the smoky pleat. Window fog stories tell secrets to the sea. Clock hands argue, but time never compromises. We're butterflies in sync, drawn to burning horizons. Rose petals swirl, but none land right in my hand. Dimensions tangle when we misunderstand. Heavy beats comfort, the trumpet sigh. Our rhythm drapes sorrow in a jazz-kissed cry. Oh, oh. Bloom in parallel, two lives unwound. Echoes of us lost in this double-bound town. Tiptoes on keys, old records on repeat. Spinning vinyl timelines where heartbreaks meet. Bitter tunes climb scales, distortion creeps. Our stories archive where loneliness sleeps. Parallel bloom, roots never intertwine. Your shadow trembles near, but never next to mine. Half-lit signs, edge of the avenue pacing. City shadow boxes, dreams they chasing. Keys whisper soft, my story engraving. Newton's cradle, heart always adjacent. Moonlight amuse, painting woes in chapters. Broken clocks tick slower in old rafters. Tides in my chest pulling pain disasters. Balancing scales tipped by my own laughter. Glass horizon, reflection of my soul. Forever fragile cracks making it whole. Jazz whispers secrets, rhythm taking its toll. Footsteps echo softly, the void takes control. Dim street lamps hum, their glow is fleeting. Lost confessions in alleyways repeating. Broken notes haunt, a record keeps bleeding. Melody embraces silence defeating. Hands on the keys, each stroke a confession. Miles of doubt cross the strings of tension. Heartbeats sink into beats of progression. Raw emotions spill, no time for suppression. Glass panes morph, revealing my vision. Through fractures clear, I see past derision. The rhythm ascends, truth in collision. Floating above scars, my life's provision. rhythm taking its toll. Footsteps echo softly, the void takes control. Dim street lamps hum, their glow is fleeting. Lost confessions in alleyways repeating. Broken notes haunt, a record keeps bleeding. Melody embraces silence defeating. Hands on the keys, each stroke a confession. Miles of doubt cross the strings of tension. Heartbeats sinking to beats of progression. Raw emotions spill, no time for suppression. Glass panes morph, revealing my vision. Through fractures clear, I see past derision. The rhythm ascends, truth in collision. Floating above scars, my life's provision. Street lamps hum, their glow is fleeting. Lost confessions in alleyways repeating. Broken notes haunt, a record keeps bleeding. Melody embraces silence, defeating. Hands on the keys, each stroke a confession. Miles of doubt cross the strings of tension. Heartbeats sinking to beats of progression. Rolling above scars, my life's
Yeah. Keys tap out chords, heavy low end groove. Bass lines of pain, a color start to move. Echoes in my head, all these memories swarm. Like vinyl spin static, a storm in form. In the echo chamber, old thoughts rehearse. Time loops and bars, a silky curse to verse. From the jazz to the hop, we craft a blend. Piano carries weight where the beat don't end. Brass in the shadows, whispering through air. Snare hit snapping, precise like a rare stare. Each note a step back down the trail of my days. Fingers play the truth in melodic array. Lost in grooves where the sunlight bends. This sound the only lover that never pretends. Moonlight creeps gently as rhythms collide. Horn cries, whispers things that I try to hide. In the echo chamber, old thoughts rehearse. Time loops and bars, a silky curse in verse. From the jazz to the hop, we craft a blend. Piano carries weight where the beat don't end. In my coffee, sip on past mistakes, single painted heartbeats, a rhythm heartbreak, memories of DJs scratching old tales through the keys and the snare. Our truth prevails. Sip on past mistakes, singer-baited heartbeats, a rhythm heartbreak, memories of DJs scratching old tales through the keys and the snare. Our truth prevails. Resided. A moonlit piano sparks of blue ignite. Lines bend, corners twist past the night. Candles flicker to the beat of a groove. Loops unwind, let's see what they prove. Jazz hands shake while the bass line dawns. Lanterns rise, chasing secrets till morn. Drums hit hard, a shower of meteors fall. Piano whispers secrets through a mid midnight hall. Flows in my veins like melody syringes. Crescendo, snap lock, smooth with no hinges. Weaving threads of R&B fabric tight. Notes dissolved in digital neon light. Each loop a cycle, a story untold. Spinning in cipher till the tempo unfolds. Jazz in my lungs exhaled with flair. Breathe a saxophone fog poured into air. Beat heavy pathways shape the art. Footsteps scratch vinyl, it tears apart. Candles flicker to the beat of a groove. Loops unwind, let's see what they prove. Jazz hands shake while the bass line dawns. Lanterns rise, chasing secrets till morn. Candles flicker to the beat of a groove. Loops unwind, let's see what they prove. Jazz hands shake while the bass line dawns. Lanterns rise, chasing secrets till morn.
Tick-tock echoes, life's metronome spins. Piano keys bending where the melody begins. Smoke in the air, sax whispers so deep. In the mirror's glare, reflections on repeat. Facing myself in a loop I can't break. Truth in the shadows, the moves that I fake. Soul searching heavy till my heart meets defeat. Sight of my life, reflections on repeat. The chessboard, corner my own king. Fingers tap the ivories, feels like stringing a sling. Voices in the back alleys of my mind sneak. Dreams and whispers, but the silence speaks. Bass lines persuading secrets to lift. Drum kicks heavy and eternal rift. Sympapating heartbeat, time feels obsolete. In cycles we dance, reflections on repeat. Hits the keys, puddles form on the floor. Memories stain the rug, can't shut the door. Sampled sighs looped in the night's heat. Lost in my rhythm, reflections on repeat. Washed in moonlight, stained by the sun. Paths in the labyrinth, circles we've spun. A choir might whisper what words won't meet. Etched in my soul, reflections on repeat.
Steam rising slow, whispers of the tea. Ceramics in my hand, it's just you and me. A world in the cup, brewed serenity. Matcha in the air, that's my remedy. The scent of matcha takes the edge off the grind. A sip for the soul clears the cluttered mind. Green gold spin stories tranquil unwind. Leaves dance in the water, rhythm aligned. Whisk till it's frothy, emotions in motion. Calm like the ocean, sipping the potion. Matcha meditation, slow devotion. Every taste a leafed out revelation. Velvet on my tongue, silence in the air. Heart's heavy drum beats balanced and fair. Mid-temp blues, but I don't even care. Life infused in green, feel it everywhere. City's chaos
Chaos fades in the swirling steam. Street lights dim by a peaceful dream. Each note of the jazz, part of the stream. Life brewed better, that's my matcha theme. The scent of matcha takes the edge off the grind. A sip for the soul clears the cluttered mind. Green gold spin, stories tranquil unwind. Leaves dance in the water, rhythm aligned.
City lights shining, reflections on the street. Tokyo whispers, secrets tucked in the beat. Piano notes falling like rain on the stone. Wandering this city, but still feel alone. Tokyo dreams briefly linger in the night. Shadows in the alleys where neon burns bright. Heart skips on rhythm, caught in the flow. Grasping for tomorrow, but where does it go? Cherry blossoms falling, painting the breeze. Urban calls haunting, got my mind ill at ease. The streets like a canvas, spray paint divine. Graffiti told stories that mirror mine. Temple standing quiet, centuries deep. History and future locked in their key. Sax hums to the past, the modern unfold. Every corner of Tokyo, poetry it holds. Tokyo dreams briefly linger in the night. Shadows in the alleys where neon burns bright. Heart skips on rhythm, caught in the flow. Grasping for tomorrow, but where does it go? I'm lost in Shibuya, crossing the sea. Faces all floating on looking at me. The noodle shop steaming, life's flavor distilled. Each slurp tasting moments the city has filled. Piano keys whisper, the city's asleep. Cloudscapes above where the night secrets seep. Breath of the skyline entangles my hair. Paintings on my mind, it's the color of air. The vibe just glides where emotion gentle beat pulses, its rhythm all cool. My heart's a canvas, the paint's unclear. A masterpiece born in the color of air. Street lights blink like Morse code to the moon. Soul beats tap dance with the late night tune. Winds carry whispers, moments so rare. All shades blend seamless in the color of air. Gravity fades in the weight of the sound on a mellow ride where lost things are found. Inhale the silence, exhale despair. Breathe in reflections in the color of air. Hopes wear sneakers, they're running on grooves. Time's on the strings, making endless moves. Cymbals crash soft, the echoes they flare. Every note melts into the color of air. The track hits smooth where the dreamers repair. Piano and drums chase the thoughts to nowhere. My heart's the artist, strokes leave it bare. An opus alive in the color of air.
Keys drip slow like coffee through a pot. Memories replay, thick smoke in the spot. Dust on the vinyl, stories in the groove. Life loops soft, the clock barely moves. Round and round, caught in the soft loop. Thoughts play back, my mind's in the troop. Chilled winds carry whispers of the past. Time fades slow, but the beats always last. Moon's the lamp, streets the steady canvas. Soul's jazz hop, painting wonders madness. Echoes off bricks where my shadows cast. Imprints of a life that refused to dash. Every tick of the keys, a chapter flips. Piano bleeds truth as the bass line dips. Memories stumble like drunks on cobbled stone. Voices in the loop whisper, never alone. Round and round, caught in the soft loop. Thoughts play back, my mind's in the troop. Chilled winds carry whispers of the past. Time fades slow, but the beats always last. Fade away into sax riffs and hum. Lost in the sound, a rhythm's where I'm from. Loop circles back as the night grows deep. Soft notes cradle, let the memories seep. Caught in the soft loop, thoughts play back, my mind's in the troop. Chilled winds carry whispers of the past. Time fades slow, but the beats always last. Fade away into sax riffs and hum. Lost in the sound of rhythms where I'm from. Loop circles back as the night grows deep. Soft notes cradle, let the memories seep.
He's weeping, smoke curls from the ash. City lights flicker, reflections in the glass. Stories untold, buried deep in the groove. Beats hit the chest, make the shadows wanna move. Neon rivers flow where the Ukiyo-e glows. Paint the skies with dreams, let the rhythm expose. Under midnight skies where the stories unfold. Colors bleed in time, a tale in tones bold. Horns cry sorrow, drums whisper slow. Each bar stitched tighter than a tailor's flow. Brush strokes of sound paint Tokyo rain. Every kick and snare carries heartache strain. Lost in the loop, lights dance in plight. Each pulse a heartbeat, a crack in the night. Echoes of Kanagawa waves crash in rhyme. Pulling ancient whispers through the sands of time. Neon rivers flow where the Ukiyo-e glows. Paint the skies with dreams, let the rhythm expose. Under midnight skies where the stories unfold. Colors bleed in time, a tale in tones bold. Drift on a lo-fi cloud, marinate in dusk. Words sharp as katana but smooth in the trust. Melancholy layered with the trumpet's glow. In the city's core, let the inner child grow. Flow where the Ukiyo-e glows. Paint the skies with dreams, let the rhythm expose. Under midnight skies where the stories unfold. Colors bleed in time, a tale in tones bold. Drift on a lo-fi cloud, marinate in dusk. Words sharp as katana but smooth in the trust. Melancholy layered with the trumpet's glow. In the city's core, let the inner child grow.
Clockwork grind, gears whisper in time. Keys tapping truths, each note so divine. Soul drips honey, smooth on a ride. Melody serpentine, winding through the sky. Jazzbox spins, unravel the tale. Cogs turn slow like ships under sail. Piano hits sharp, emotions impale. Heartbeat syncopates, we prevail. Bronze hands ticking, shadows that dance. Rhymes like crescents, moonlit trance. Bars hold secrets, locked in advance. Verse weaves longing, a delicate stance. Under dim light, murmurs unfold. Every bar layer, warmth meets the cold. An automaton's core, stories retold. Jazzbox symphony, gilded and bold. Notes rain steady, drip through the seams. Each line stitches, patches and dreams. Piano's thread, laced tighter than themes. Words spill molten, silver streams. Jazzbox spins, unravel the tale. Cogs turn slow like ships under sail. Piano hits sharp, emotions impale. Heartbeat syncopates, we prevail. rock spins, unravel the tail. Cogs turn slow like ships under sail. Piano hits sharp, emotions impale. Heartbeats syncopates, we prevail. Notes rain steady, drip through the seams. Each line stitches, patches and dreams. Piano's thread, laced tighter than themes. Words spill molten, silver streams. Under dim light, murmurs unfold. Every bar lighter, warmth meets the cold. An automaton's core, stories retold. Jazzbox symphony, gilded and bold.
Seventh chord glides where the keys stay afloat. Butter on the rhythm, pouring words I wrote. Heart heavy like the bass line underneath. Sinking truths in sync with the drum beats. Teeth.
Moonlight spills through the saxophone's cry. Bass walking smooth, footsteps with the sky. The snare snaps, pulling threads in the night. Each verse a lantern lit with golden light.
Meditation in motion, waves I create. The air, a canvas where the beats translate. Words that linger like notes in the breeze. Soul's excavation, depths no one sees. Loneliness sways where the hi-hats tap. Trumpet hums a wound wrapped in a rap. Truth hangs thick like smoke in the room. Echoing whispers breaking quiet's gloom. Time loops and spirals, circles my pen. Moments freeze solid but thought in this den. Piano keys bleed truth soft yet profound. Lost in the layers till harmony is found. Meditation in motion, waves I create. The air, a canvas where the beats translate. Words that linger like notes in the breeze. Soul's excavation, depths no one sees.